should we make a pact and just say, like at the very beginning, how do you feel? Do you think he deserves to be in?
No, let's just not say anything. Because we know if we're not going to say it, someone in the halftime chat's going to say it.
More than likely.
Exactly.
No. Everything is black? That's not good. There you go.
What's wrong with black?
Hold on,
what's
everybody.
What's wrong with black?
Oh, give me a second.
What's wrong with it being black?
No, shut up. That's not... Shut. Damn it.
Well.
Did I get it? Are we good? Are we alive?
Can we not swear?
I'm checking my stream thing and it's telling me we're alive, so we're alive. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Luiginator podcast. I am your host, Luiginator, and with me today is my co-host and best friend, as always, Sam. Sam, say hello.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, Sam. No, you're never allowed to say anything again. This is no longer a podcast. This is me monologuing about whatever I want to talk about for an hour now, which is basically a normal video.
Then I guess I'll just make background noises.
You can make sound effects for the entire podcast. I'm sorry if I sound distracted. It's because I am. I'm trying to pull up my stream, monitoring stuff. Okay, we are good to go, everybody. I'm monitoring the stream, so hopefully nothing bad happens unless my phone dies, because that's what I'm monitoring it on right now while I don't have a dual monitor set up, so we'll see.
Can you not plug in your phone while it's doing this?
Man, that's so unprofessional. I'd have to get up and, like, walk away from the mic and stuff. Can you imagine?
The mic with you.
That would just tank everything. It would just fall apart right here, right now. I can't do that to everybody.
So what you're saying is you're not strong enough to pick up your entire setup and move it with you?
No. So that's actually, that is a feature that I have not unlocked on Twitch yet. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should absolutely go follow me on Twitch. If you're watching this on Twitch, thank you for joining. You should subscribe on YouTube to see all the other stuff that I do. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, it means we finally actually did it. We finally actually put it on Spotify.
Are you dead ass, Ed boy?
Yes, I am. 100%. 100,000%.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on Spotify and start following.
No, we're not on Spotify yet. I'm saying...
You lied to me!
We talk about it all the time. That's what we always say. We're always like... Ah,
but I thought we were actually doing it!
We say it'll be there eventually. Because it will... It will be there eventually.
You do realize that if we get on Spotify, I can actually be like the Luiginator podcast trademarked.
We could, that is true. Technically, yeah. I think that I can already trademark it if I wanted to. I think technically, like, I own the trademark for it already. You know what I mean? It's just how we vibe. Anyway, welcome everybody to the Luiginator podcast. I guess this constitutes our pre-show talk that we always do, Sam. So good job on that. We did a fine and dandy job of it this time, I'd like to think. And
we're dandy?
Yeah, we're pretty dandy. I think you're pretty dandy. I won't speak for myself, but I can speak for you, and I will say that I think you're pretty dandy.
I don't know about dandy, but I can tell you're pretty spiffy.
Well, let's cut into this casual flirtation with a good segue. Sam, when you think of dandy and dapper and handsome and fantastical characters, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, Luiginator, I'm going to go with the milquetoast option and pick Luigi himself. He's got that mustache and a slim body, and I see him in those tennis shorts.
I mean, we can all agree. Oh, not the tennis shorts controversy. Do you remember that when Mario Tennis came out and they gave Luigi a bulge?
Yeah, we talked about it in like a previous podcast.
Everybody go watch the other podcasts. Also, the sponsorship jar for long-term listeners. Actually, I'll start first. Short-term for first-timers or like newbies in general. The sponsorship jar is something that we started way back in the beginning because we realized that we beg for sponsorships like every 5 seconds on these things. And I moved and was not able to bring all my stuff. I'm currently in a limited living situation, which definitely sounds like I'm half alive. I promise I am full alive, just I can't have all my stuff. Which is why I'm running on like a monitor this on my phone instead of a second screen, because I don't have a dual monitor setup. But for long-term listeners, this is where you guys come in. Sam, We do not have the LUIGINATOR sponsorship jar right now.
This is a travesty. We need a refund. We gotta go back. We gotta get it back. We need a new one. What is the podcast if we can never have sponsors?
Well, you gotta remember. So the other thing that we hit on, we talked about off camera. We talked about amending the sponsorship jar to be more than just sponsorships, because one of the things that we started doing is we started saying that, oh, so and so such and such celebrity should be on the podcast. I think that our most recurring one is Chris Pratt. I don't know why. We both just really want Chris Pratt on the podcast. And so,
is that or either Keanu Reeves? Yes,
that's it. It was those are the two that consistently come up, and we didn't make those sponsorships. And you know what, Sam? I think that's the reason we didn't amend the sponsorship jar. I think deep down we knew that we needed the sponsorship jar to remain sacred, just for sponsorships, in the event that it didn't happen to be here. And now we are in that event. We are in that timeline, and so we can continue to ask for sponsors, but we can't drop any coins in the jar. When I get it back, we can just start one of the podcasts by dropping a bunch of coins into it, though. So, we don't have to, we don't got to be that worried about it, you know?
I always saw the sponsorship jar as, our sign of progression. As it just filled up, it shows, how many episodes we've been doing.
That's a good way to think about it. That's part of what I do with it. And part of it is, if it fills up, then I'm going to donate it somewhere. And I don't know where I'm going to donate it.
You're going to donate money?
Yeah, probably to the World Wildlife Fund, honestly.
All right, so for the 500th or so subscriber, you get a jar full of coins.
Donate it to a subscriber! No!
And they're just going to take it to, some Kmart or wherever they have, the coin exchanger, and he's just going to, get, I don't know, $20. It's just man, YouTube rocks to this day.
All right, so if we can get to 5 million subscribers, I will find some way to figure out who the 5 millionth subscriber is, and I'm still gonna donate the money, but I will fly to wherever you are. Sam and I will fly out to wherever you are, and we will you can take your own personal change, and we will go with you to a Kmart or a Walgreens, and we'll just stand there with you and have some good old-fashioned small talk while you drop all those coins into a coin counter. You don't get the sponsorship jar coins. You have to use your own coins. But, we'll be there.
Well, that's the thing I was about to say. We're going to be there, so you subscriber we're talking about, you're going to be in that 5 million special LUIGINATOR episode.
Get ready for it, baby. 5 million. It's right around the corner. It is right around the corner. I can feel it. Anyway, when I think of dapper and attractive and spiffy dandy people, I think... naturally, what can I do to trap them in a jar or in a trophy case of some kind and surround them with some sort of magical protective rainbow aura? You know what I'm talking about, Sam?
Oh, I know exactly. You're talking about Pokeball.
I'm not. No. Oh my god, but did you see the Pokemon announcement today?
What was the announcement?
This is being recorded on February 27th, 2022. The Pokemon Presents happened today. I was home and completely forgot about it, and our friend Anthony, if you're on the chat, hello. Anthony, if you're listening later on YouTube, also hello. Leave a comment down below. But Anthony texted me just no words, just a YouTube link, and it was the reveal trailer for the next mainline Pokemon game. And it looks amazing right now.
Didn't Arceus or Arceus, whichever one it was, just come out?
It did, yes. And so I thought that was going to be the mainline game for this year. Apparently that confirms Legends is just a spin-off series. A really, really cool spin-off series.
Yeah, everyone liked it.
Arceus, I'm currently playing through it with Gabby, and we are just in love with it. It is amazing. But yeah, no, the new Pokemon game got announced today. That's really cool. But no, I am not talking about Pokeballs. I am talking about the other thing that you can use to trap people and make them do whatever you want them to do. I'm speaking, of course, Sam, about the assist trophies from everybody's favorite cute characters beat each other up game, Super Smash Bros. Are you familiar with the concept, Sam?
Yeah, it's like the Nickelodeon Brawl video game.
Hey. We stay in that game in this house, alright? Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is a good game. I don't think that's the name of the game, but it was fun. Well, it had no business being that. I bought it. It's actually not that bad. You know who they added as a character? You know who they added as a free character, Sam?
Danny Phantom?
Garfield.
Oh yeah, they did at Garfield. I heard
They
about
bought
that.
Garfield during the pandemic and just expected us to not notice. But we noticed. It wasn't until after the pandemic, but we noticed, Nickelodeon, you bought Garfield. Can't just slip
He's
that
ready to go.
God.
He's ready to get them lasagna.
Well, I mean, look at those soulless eyes. He looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic. Can you
Like, have
imagine?
you seen like all those like dark memes of Garfield? Like, this is what I picture.
Oh yeah, like the morbid comics where he's like, "I'm so sorry, John. I was just so hungry." Those are weird.
Yeah,
Those are
very. Weird. It's just dark. Like, it's not funny. It's not memorable. It's just like, what the fuck? I'm gonna just forget I saw that.
I don't always mind them. They have their place. I don't know. It's one of those things where sometimes I'm just in the mood for something dark and macabre, and sometimes I'm really just not.
Yeah, it's worse when it shows up unexpectedly. I.e., best example is like when you accidentally see like one of those same dark comic strips of original design movie Sonic.
Oh God, let us always forget. I will. Okay, that being said, though, let us always forget that design was ever a thing. Let us never forget that they actually delayed that movie by at least 6 months to redesign Sonic, which was very, very good of them to do. But I genuinely want to see what the original design for Tails was gonna be. I really want to.
I'm terrified of the thought.
I want it, dude. I want it so bad.
No.
I think it would be so weird. I want to see it so bad.
His mouth was gonna be tails with human teeth. Ugh. And then like him not wearing like the gloves, and it's just gonna be like his like tan hands or something. And then like his so assist trophies, right?
Yeah, but hold on, wait. Now I'm thinking about it. I gotta find the one image that made me think about. I can't find it. It's the one. I found it. All I can think about, Sam. All I can think about. Wait for it. I'm coming back. All I can think about, Sam, is this.
Oh, now I'm not gonna sleep tonight. That's just a fox. That's not Tails.
No, you just can't see his body. He has tails. I know he does.
Okay. Now we're talking about Tails. Real question.
Yeah.
If Tails gets older, can he grow another tail?
If Tails gets older, do you think he's gonna start going by
Miles?
No.
He'll start go by Miles?
Well,
What?
I had to see this as I clicked off my Google image search to get back to the assist trophies list, and now Sam, and now everybody else, you do
Don't
too.
spare the audience.
Nope, nobody is spared. Everybody look at that.
Okay, real talk.
Okay.
We know about the Sonic fan base.
Yeah.
It's there. Here's
Yeah.
an example of it.
That is true.
It is pointless to shame them. There is nothing you can say to them that they haven't already heard. We should just acknowledge their existence and move on. So let me just do everyone a favor and just get rid of that. Here we go.
Oh, I forgot you had permission to remove pictures. Okay,
that's going to be my only one for the podcast. I don't want to lose my
man.
focus.
If you think it's just so, I think that ability is more fun when we have the guests on. Which, by the way, for longtime listeners, we are getting guests on as soon as next podcast. Do not worry. We were gonna have someone on this podcast, but then weather knocked out the internet where they were, so they were not able to join us. But do not worry, we have guests who are joining us again. But I think that the ability to remove images becomes more fun when we have someone here who can't. So they just have to suffer. Not that we want our guests to suffer. Of course. You know.
I thought you were gonna say something like, in case I need to go to the bathroom, I need someone else in charge.
I mean, that happened on the last podcast, I'm pretty sure. And let us never forget the infamous first podcast. Thank you very much.
That was just so perfect.
It
Just
lives
the
on
audio,
forever.
the silence. That was my bathroom.
It was your bathroom.
It wasn't
I
my
forgot about
bathroom at
that.
the time, but it would soon be my bathroom.
That is true. Well, getting back to it, I will go ahead and kick this off. I'm a big fan of Mario games. I think anybody who knows me for more than 5 seconds knows that. Unless you are watching this and you have met me through the internship, which is providing the housing and everything for me right now. Because apparently this is the first time in my life where I have been known as like just a Disney person. I have not been known as the Disney and video games person. That is slowly changing as I've realized that. And if you are watching this now as someone who I met through this internship, thank you so much. But back to it. I'm all about giving series that don't have a lot of representation more representation. And I love the Mario series. And everybody hears that and they immediately say, well, no. Mario has almost... I think Mario does still have technically the most characters because you have Mario's universe, but then you also have Yoshi and you have Wario. But what I'm talking about specifically is those side... Yes, that is him. That is his canon first appearance. What I'm talking about is the side things. So it used to be Donkey Kong because it was just Donkey Kong. Then they added Diddy Kong and it was great. Now they have King K. Rool and I don't need anything else ever. But what I'm referring to now is Yoshi's universe, who I think they could add Baby Mario and Baby Luigi as an Ice Climber style character. And on that note, the Wario universe... I think that they should absolutely upgrade Kat and Anna, the two little ninja girls, to be an Ice Climber style character. Dude, I love the WarioWare series. I was elated when they announced they were bringing it to the Switch. Regardless of how you feel about the game itself, I love that they kind of dug it back up and remembered that it exists again. That's fantastic, and I love that. And I've always wanted them to do another Ice Climber style character. I think it's such a waste that Ice Climbers is the only character that does that. I think that's such a neat idea. Before Diddy Kong got added, I know a lot of people thought that they were going to do something like a mix of Ice Climbers and Zelda Chic back when that was still a thing. And have Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong be kind of like that. And technically they still could. And like honestly, if they do Baby Mario.
Said doo-doo.
God, we're ending the podcast. It's over. I'm sorry, everybody. It's done. It's over. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it.
All right, thank you guys for watching. See you later.
Anyway, so yeah, no, I think that Kat and Anna would be a really cool new Ice Climber style character. I don't really know what their specific moveset would be or anything like that. But I do know their Final Smash would really hype up the weirdness that makes WarioWare games so unique in a very Japanese way because their games were always the, like, Japanese-styled games. And I think that was that... Hello, Oliver. I think that was actually their, theme at one point in time. Like, was literally just said Japanese or something like that. I might be remembering that wrong, but regardless. Oliver, stop chewing on my mic stand! What do you have to say for
Oliver's
yourself?
now our new guest in the next podcast. In this podcast, well, that's his opinion, huh? Man, I guess I didn't know he played Smash Bros.
Neither did I, man. He does it when I'm not home. So, Sam, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on my two little ninja girls?
I've never played a single like WarioWare game. I've watched a couple of other people play it, but they're always like a good laugh. They're very like. Hit or miss with the games, like the little mini games, because it's like 3, 2, 1, do this one thing, and you have to like figure out the settings. Yeah, which is fine. That's the purpose of the game, which is why I probably won't play it because I like to think out some things or just like run with my instincts.
Think outside the bun.
Sure, but the jokes they come up with in those games are actually pretty like very comical, like very meme material, if you will.
They're great.
Yeah, I remember like one of them was like you had to I think there was like one mini game in like the Nintendo Switch WarioWare game where you have to like knock everything off of the table except for like this one item, and if you fail it, the like character in the background just goes into like this like sorrow, dark, depressed face. I want to see if I can find a picture of it, but it was just like so funny. Because that's all those WarioWare games are. It's just like you try, and then just once in a while you just find like that one thing that just like you have to pause the game because you're laughing so hard.
Yeah, that's a good summary for WarioWare. I love the I can't believe you've never gotten to play one. That's insane.
It just never came up. I also like that game when it came out on the Switch. Was that $60?
Yes.
Because to me that doesn't. Because either way, to me that doesn't feel like a $60 worth of a game. That's my opinion. You can have something different. That's fine, but I just don't believe it being a $60 game.
I respect your opinion. I guess I respect your opinion.
I mean, if you want to like retort and like give you a reason why you think it's a $60 game, go ahead.
I like it, and that's all. Oh, look at him! I love Wario. Wario was my main man.
That's our conversation right now. I'm Ness, just like taking my plea, and you're just like, go ahead, finish it.
What are you saying about my games?
What? It's not worth the $60? Where about that, you poor punk?
At least I can get the third game in North America. Get it? Because they've never released Mother 3. Sucks,
I don't know,
man.
because Wario's an immigrant.
What?
What?
Sam, what?
What?
Sam, what? No. All right, move on. Your turn.
Okay.
Pick a thing. Pick up.
Okay. Here, I'll get rid of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and come out like starting from the top, very easy. Jump right into it. Can you go ahead and guess who's the first assist trophy I'm gonna talk about?
Is it the one that we talked about before? A little bit.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah. Yes. Hint.
Okay. No, it is not that person.
Okay. Cool.
That was your hint.
Oh, is it my dad? Because he's getting up there in years. He could definitely he could at least whip like Mario probably.
I've only met your dad like 2 or 3 times.
That's why you wanted to be a Smash character so you can get to know him better.
Hence the first time I met him was like back when we were in high school.
First time I met him was when I played him in Super Smash Bros. And you thought,
Dad, I didn't know you were friends with Nintendo.
My dad was one of those dads who used to try to play video games with us, and I always remember this one time where he was like, I'll try and play Super Smash Bros. With you, and he picked Zelda, and he had no idea what he was doing, and I think he killed himself, but he tried, and I could even as a kid, I could register how confused he was, and it's one of those little things that means so much to me. Like, in the moment it did, and in hindsight it does. It just means so much.
Yeah. There have been like moments where I've like convinced my dad to like play a video game with him, and like the earliest example, I don't know why this sticks out to me the most. Do you remember the video game A Way Out?
Yes, we always talked about playing it and then never did.
That could be a LUIGINATOR episode.
Could be a podcast.
But do you remember like how the game like starts off for Vincent when he's going through the prison?
No, I never played it.
Oh, you never played it?
I literally, Sam, my order of operations with that game was, I know this game exists, I don't care. Sam said, hey, this is co-op, it'd be fun to play it. I said, okay, I have kept it installed on my Xbox for years.
I think it's still on Game Pass.
It is, and we've never played it.
We'll have to fix that someday.
Yes.
Okay, well then I won't spoil it, but like in the first like 2 minutes of the game, you just see a fully hairy penis. And so like my dad saw that. He goes, and like I try to like just like joke with it. I was like, look at that! Look, it's a fully rendered dick. And he goes, oh my god! Like not exaggerating. No filters in any way. Word for word, exactly how I said it is how he said it.
Damn,
This is the most real reaction.
I thought you were also gonna have I thought it was gonna be like, my dad doesn't like video games, but this game, just like, it seemed more serious and he tried it and had a great time. No! I said this very wholesome memory and you were just like, I showed my dad a dick.
It wasn't my intention. It was my intention where like he does not like first person games because it makes him motion sick. So I had to think like, what's a good co-op game that is third person, and A Way Out was popular at the time. And so I was playing that with them, and I just forgot there was just like that at the start of the game, so I just had to roll with it because I'm a yes and guy. That's what I was taught.
Improv, baby, improv.
Improv.
All right.
So now that we got sidetracked, can you guess my assist trophy?
Is it Mr. Rossetti from Animal Crossing, and he just screams at you? Oh, yeah, wait, of course it's Shadow. I should have known it was Shadow.
I'm very surprised that you missed that. But yeah, I'm talking about Shadow the Hedgehog. He's going to be the first person I'm going to talk about. Because, like, similar to Waluigi, I think there were a few people that wanted Shadow as a playable character just so Sonic can have, like, an Echo Fighter. Is that the correct term?
Yes. I remember he was part of the Grinch League for a while.
What is that?
The Grinch League was this old Smash League where someone, like, photoshopped their own version of the full unreleased Smash characters banner, and like Banjo was on it, and it was before Banjo got announced. Who else was on it? Shadow was on it. Isaac from Golden Sun was on it. No, Sora was not on it, surprisingly.
Oh, okay, that's so surprising. Okay, well, yeah, because I like the idea of like Sonic the Hedgehog actually having an Echo Fighter instead of just Sonic just being by himself. Gross. Because there was also, like, if not Shadow, you also got Knuckles, or Tails as an assist trophy, maybe. Heck, even Silver. He may not be fast, but, like, boy can do, like, some psychokinesis stuff. But, like, it definitely, like, Shadow would be, like, one of the first picks, mainly because there's always, like, the Dark Doppelganger, i.e., like, Dark Samus, like a Dark Link skin.
Dark Pit's in there.
Dark Pit.
I think that because Dark Pit and Dark Samus are both in, or really less Dark Pit, because like I'm sorry, I'm gonna piss off at least one Kid Icarus fan saying this. Kid Icarus, I don't think is popular enough to warrant having Dark Pit in the game, but I do think that Dark Samus is there because Metroid has a very, very, very devoted, long-time following, and who need characters for a series that doesn't give you a lot of characters to work with. Sonic doesn't have that problem, but Sonic absolutely does have the popularity of that Echo Fighter style character. The only thing that's always caught me, I don't think Shadow would be an Echo Fighter.
He could. Well, that's the fun thing about the difference between Sonic and Shadow, is that Shadow, while carrying similar Sonic speed, also carries more power to him, so I would want him to be added so there could be a Sonic-related character I could play as with an actually good final smash, because they did my boy dirty!
God. Yeah, they super did. I think I've talked about this before on other podcasts, so I'm just going to be short about it. They screwed Final Smashes. Most Final Smashes are not fun to use anymore. I understand their logic of just wanting people to get back to the game, but like it's not fun and I don't want it.
All of them are one and done, and Sonic is done before it was won.
Yeah, for real. Sonic is like 0 and
you hit Final Smash, it is all cinematic, you can't combo with it, you can't deliver a final blow with it.
No wombo combo!
There's no wombo combo, there's no wabby happy feet. That ain't Falco, man, that ain't Falco!
That ain't Falco! Also, I need you to know that you're definitely going to be Shadow the Hedgehog in the thumbnail now.
Can I be Sonic? I like Sonic.
No, you're gonna be Shadow because we didn't mention Sonic. I guess we're mentioning Sonic right now in saying that we didn't mention Sonic.
Oh, you want Sonic? You got it.
God, I'm gonna go drown that out with more Sonic DeviantArt stuff. Hold on.
You do realize that when the second movie comes out, there's probably gonna be another Fortnite dance.
I think that the era of that has passed. Actually, I don't think we necessarily need to worry about that.
No, they'll always find a reason to bring back Fortnite. They just need to buy another character. That's all it is.
When are they going to put Shadow the Hedgehog in Fortnite? When can I play Shadow the Hedgehog in Fortnite?
That's probably what's going to be. Sonic the Hedgehog in Fortnite, new weapons, Sonic shoes, make you run fast, Battle Royale.
God, wait, hold on. I'm looking up, like I said, I'm drowning it out with more Shadow DeviantArt stuff. This person just drew Shadow in the hospital.
Oh yeah, there's always, like, POW pictures of the Sonic cast.
Why?
Just, like, one of them. Because they're into dark and edgy stuff.
I mean, that's fair.
Because they also, I guess, like the idea of, like, Sonic being vulnerable. Because when you play, like, the games, it's just like, yeah, way past cool. I got this. Rings, got him back. No save, no death, extra life.
Sorry.
And so, that's just gruesome.
This Sonic's face.
Speaking of, like, Sonic, looking at that, Sonic on a boat, have you ever watched Sonic X?
No, I've actually kind of been wanting to, because I know it's streaming on Netflix, right?
If not on Netflix, then definitely on Hulu.
What if we could?
Because I remember watching it on Hulu, I believe. But there's like not. The short version is there's only 3 seasons. 1 and 2 are based off the games, and 3 is its own story that people say is actually really good, and I'm one of them. But one of like the first or second seasons when they're in like Earth and not like their world, there's the one episode where like, hey, Sonic team, you guys need a vacation. Let me put you on a yacht. And Sonic goes stir crazy because he's surrounded by water and can't swim. Yeah, he runs around the boat screaming, "Get me off of this thing!" In the with the Sonic voice actor Jason Griff, I believe.
Jason.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Jason.
Jason.
When is Jason gonna be a character in Smash? When is whatever his dad's name was, the one who just his literal only 2 words that anybody knows are Jason, and then from the other end of the game, Sean.
Oh, here's a clip of like him on the boat. Like Amy's like trying to like encourage him, like, go be a hero, go be that symbol. You are our hero. Falls over.
Go be that simp. Do it, Sonic. Oh.
No, Sonic ain't no simp.
He could be. He's a simp.
No, he
for
doesn't.
Running.
He says bye, Amy, and then runs to the other side of the planet.
He said, bye, Amy. That's exactly how he said it, too. And then he ran
Nothing
into the
personal,
wall.
kid.
That's no good. Sonic phrases are beautiful. Even people who don't like Sonic quote Sonic. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hashtag
okay.
Sonic says.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this picture. Do you see it? Do you see that picture?
Oh, yeah.
Someone is charging $1 to use that.
Is that an NFT?
It's it's a 3D model for a... You know what? No, it is. This is an NFT, friends. This is the only NFT worth buying.
Dude.
Everybody go please buy this Shadow the Hedgehog thing.
No, we are not endorsing NFTs.
Everybody please, I'm gonna copy paste the link. I'm gonna copy the link address real quick. Boom.
God darn
everybody,
it, dude.
Everybody go to the...
You don't realize this episode's gonna get flagged because we're showing an NFT.
No, it's not actually an NFT, you big silly boy. It's a $1 3D model someone is selling that they custom made of a character they don't own from a company they are not licensed by. Everybody please go buy this model. I dropped the link right here, and I'll drop it in the regular chat later when I remember to. Oh, that's really good. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's great. Now I just kind of want to watch Sonic X.
We can watch Sonic X later. But you know what it's time for now?
I just want to watch the one episode on the boat. But what time is it?
It's time for the halftime chat. Woo!
I'm going to get a quick snack.
No, what? Yeah, no, we have to do halftime.
I'm getting chili dog.
Are you telling the friends that you don't think they are important enough for you to be here for it?
I could talk to them while eating a chili dog.
Is that what you're saying? Is that
talk
what you're
to
saying?
the chat. I'll stay right here. Also, did your image load? Because I just see a URL.
No, it's not. No, that one's the link. That's the link everybody has to click to go buy it.
Oh.
Yeah.
God dang it, man.
All right. So it's time for the halftime chat. And we have Sonic Saber, very fitting for the conversation we were just having. See, the Nintendo Direct and the various games. I'm not going to talk about the Nintendo Direct much, just because that's its own discussion point. We can have a separate podcast about that. What am I most excited? Oh, I am most excited about it's Sonic on the Brain. I am most excited about the new Mario Strikers game. If you're not excited about the new Mario Soccer game, you're just wrong, dude. I'm sorry. Did you hear about that, Sam? The new Mario Soccer?
Yeah, I think there was like something with like, where's Daisy?
Yeah, there's a lot of characters missing, but I know what they've been doing with these Mario sports games is adding characters for free later on. Because, like, Bowser Jr.'s not there, Petey Piranha's not there, Diddy Kong's not there. I'm not worried about it. They're going to get added later. Also, congratulations again on Xenoblade Chronicles. Sonic Saber, I know you were excited about that. We did talk briefly about Legends Arceus. We did briefly talk about the new Pokemon games. Oh, yeah. We didn't really have much to say about Sonic Frontiers yet. I'm excited about it, and that's really it.
Dude, I can make a whole podcast for just Sonic Frontiers. It's not even out. That's how dedicated I am for Sonic stuff.
Well, I have to pee. Sam, talk about Sonic until I get back. Specifically Sonic Frontiers. Do it.
You got it. Challenge accepted.
Can't hear you. My headset's off. I'm walking away.
All right. So friends, Here's a little story for you just to get things rolling. I don't know if I mentioned it before, so I'll just make it real quick in case if I already told the story already. But right before the announcement came out for Sonic Frontiers, when they showed that it was open world, I was in Toronto, Canada. For something work related, so I had no access to the internet. And then like after the Game Awards, I then go to my phone and I get like 2 videos in. It didn't see Sonic Frontiers. Come the next day, I get back to New York. I'm talking to like my brother through Xbox because we still chat through the Xbox Live system. And then like I'm asking him like what happened in the Game Awards? Is there anything I missed? Is there anything I need to know? And he's just like, no, nothing. And then like finally like I'm scrolling through everything. It's just like, dude, there's something about Sonic Frontiers. Why don't you tell me? I wanted to see your reaction. So I yelled at him, watched the video, and then I find out it's open world, and then I actually poo my pants so hard it falls out of my pants through the floor and hit to the bottom of the basement of the building I'm in. Because Sonic in an open world game, his endless possibilities, hence the song. Luigi, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
All right, well, I did nothing but talking about Sonic Frontiers and the story and how I stumbled upon it, and everyone here can agree that Sonic in an open world game makes me moist.
Oh my god. I also literally walked back hearing you talk about pooing your pants, so I'm assuming that that's what's making you moist, and that's a darn shame, Sam. We don't kink shame here on the LUIGINATOR podcast, at least not out loud.
Me and your old friend over here are super moist about how we found out about the news and then literally just like yelled at the top of our lungs. I woke up the building. Sonic Saber woke up half of his dorm.
Did you actually wake up the building?
Yeah, probably. I never got a noise complaint. I feel like, because a lot of the people on my floor are just kind of like the best example I can give is just like the lady who lives down the hall from me is like 94 years old and like I've helped her out in like a few instances and like opening up like certain like jars and stuff, including a stapler. And to reward such heroic acts, as she put it, she gave me 6 glasses of apple juice, oranges, and miso soup.
Yo, you got miso soup? Dang. I want
Yep.
miso soup. I can't believe you didn't share.
Well, I don't know how long she was holding on to the soup.
Well, that's fair. That's
in a New York apartment. She made me 94 and like super sweet, but I don't know. Miso soup is a little sus.
Well, you know what they say. The longer you hold on to miso soup in a New York apartment, if you're an old lady, the better it stays. It ages like a fine wine as long as it's in a New York apartment owned by an old lady.
If it ages like a fine wine, why is it not wine?
If it ages like a fine wine, why is it not wine? Have you ever thought about that?
We are not doing racist jokes. Get that out of here.
What?
Look at the halftime chat. Look what he's talking about. We are not doing racist chat.
No.
Miso soup is a dish. You are not going to make this anything such vulgar.
Denied.
Such vulgar, my friend.
Denied. Who else? Who else has said things in here?
I've said a lot of things. You need to catch yourself up.
Luigi Lover 32 said hi. Hello, Luigi Lover 32. Sam, say hello.
Hello, and the lady would age faster than the soup, but we just have to never talk about it, otherwise we get slapped.
And then Luigi Lover 32 also said bye. So, see you later, Luigi Lover 32. Thanks for joining.
Say hi bye 5 times fast.
Hi bye, hi bye, hi bye, hi bye, hi bye.
Hi bye, these nuts.
What?
I got him!
That wasn't. I didn't even say. I can't keep up with this newfangled humor. You and your planks,
These
and your
goddamn
dabs,
kids
and
and
your
them humors.
Fortnite. You and your Sonic, and your Shadow, and your NFTs, and your BLTs, and your VCRs.
Have you ever had a BLT?
Yeah, but I don't really like bacon, so it wasn't really my jam.
You don't like bacon?
I do not like bacon. I like chewy bacon, which makes me even worse, apparently, as I have been told.
So you're fine with lettuce and tomato on its own?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go sit down in a diner and order an LT sandwich, but...
Well, I'm just surprised because that is the exact opposite of me. I'm not fond of lettuce. I don't like tomato, but I'll eat bacon. So you're not going to see me just eat bread with bacon, and that's it.
So what I'm learning from this, Sam, is that next time we go to Sonic, which no pun intended, that's genuinely just one of Sam and I's regular spots. Next time we go to Sonic, we're gonna both order BLTs, and you're gonna say, "Can I get a BLT? But can I get no L and no T?" And I'm gonna say, "Can I get a BLT? But can I get no B?"
I feel like if we do that, the person who on the other end is gonna be like, "I'm just gonna pass you along to someone else. I quit my job."
I'm just gonna pass you along.
Like, we're just gonna break someone, and we're just gonna feel bad, and we're just gonna be like, no, you know what? Forget that order. Can we just get some mozzarella sticks?
Oh my lord.
We
have we have 12 seconds left in the halftime chat. 12 seconds left. Do you have anything in the next 12 seconds? 8.
Let's 7, catch up with what our friend
6,
is talking about.
5,
also on the topic
4,
of Sonic, I'm hoping for
3,
a decent story
2,
this time. I'm not,
1.
I can
No
do
more.
a take without the
halftime
story.
chat no longer
like
exists.
Sonic Forces was
Be
like
gone.
a decent story, but I'm not looking for anything legendary.
Stop acknowledging
so let's
it.
Hear.
It does not exist.
Yeah, he doesn't
anymore.
like tomato sauces either. Marinara sauce is good.
You will respect the sanctity of the timer.
He asked questions. I had to respond.
I can't read, so that won't stop me.
Why are you still here? Well, I can't read.
I
Get
can't
out of here.
Okay.
This sign can't stop me. I can't read.
Let me see. I had another one that I wanted to use. Where? And I do not know.
Oh yeah, let's get back to the topic.
Do not know where they
about
went.
sis trophies.
Do
Do you want me to go or do you want to go?
I'll take the next one. Unless, do you have another one ready?
Well, actually, that's a good point. I should probably
No, I
look at
got
the
it.
list.
I got it. I'm ready. Yeah, I was
right.
just looking for mine in the list.
All right,
right.
I got my next one ready for after you, but go ahead.
Let me paint the scene for you. Right? You boot up Super Smash Bros. Delta variant or whatever they try to call the next one. You boot it up. You select your character. Your friend selects random. Just want something fun. Something new, he says. You say, okay. So you boot up, and you're our boy, Captain Olimar. Let me give a good visual reference here for Captain Olimar. There he is, all right? You boot it up, and you're Captain Olimar. You're just here to have a good time. All of a sudden, the ground starts to shake, and out from beneath your feet comes your enemy from the Pikmin games, the burrowing Snagrit. What do you do, Sam?
I die.
But how do you die, Sam? Well, let me tell you. You will notice that the burrowing Snagrit has nary a limb. It is but one long, beautiful neck, and one large, bulbous, beautiful face, and one big ol' beak. However, what, Sam, would you do if I told you that the burrowing Snagrit did in fact have feet?
Do Diglett have feet?
Yes, I think. There's the quote from one of the Mystery Dungeon games where they mention having feet. So, Sam, let me share with you a possibly forbidden picture. Something
If they
we are
have
not
feet,
supposed to
can you
see.
suck on them?
Yeah. Sam.
Sorry, I'll see myself out.
Why would you do this to me?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry,
Let me
go
submit
ahead,
for the
go
approval
ahead.
of the Midnight Society. This
just-
image of another member of the same species
What?
that
This just has
has
one
singular
talent?
leg.
One singular talent, that's it?
So, I posit to you, the burrowing Snagrit would be Super Smash Bros.'s first one-legged character. How do you feel about that, Sam?
This makes no biological sense!
Au contraire. For allow me to remind you, Sam, it does.
Okay, then let me ask you this. That thing eats something.
Yes.
Where does it go?
Inside.
Where inside?
Inside the body cavity.
What does it do inside the body cavity?
It sits there for a while.
Then what?
It sits there a little longer.
Will it ever come out?
As all things must, I'm sure.
Where would that come out of, since its anatomy is lacking a certain part?
The burrowing
Of,
Snagrit is prepared for this, Sam.
Don't you dare say it comes back out of the mouth.
No, it is not cat dog. Let me
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
let me continue, if you will. Let me continue, Sam, if you will, to paint you another picture, or a continuation of the picture that I already began painting. Will you allow me to, Sam?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Sam. Picture this. The burrowing snagret has but one orifice. I guess a few. It's got the facial region of orifices that we are all accustomed to on most living creatures. However, similar to a common garden worm, the burrowing snagret appears as though it has no other discernible anything that could be misconstrued or possibly otherwise deemed as an orifice. Do you agree with this, Sam? Do you agree with this supposition about the burrowing snagret?
I'm scared, but sure, yes.
What if I were to tell you, Sam, that the burrowing snagret does not need to get rid of anything? How would you react if I told you that, Samuel?
Someone hold my hand. I'm scared.
Need I go on? Yes, I need. Thank you, Sam, for obliging my need. The burrowing snagret, Sam, has no need to evacuate any sort of bowel, for it has the perfect digestive system. What do I mean by this? I hear you asking, Sam. Sam, are you not asking? Very good. Sam, the burrowing snagret contains such an infinitesimally, undefinably good digestive system that its body has evolved to absorb every ounce of nutrients possible. Everything that enters the burrowing snagret's gaping, ready, eager maw does not have a need to exit, for the burrowing snagret absorbs every single ounce of whatever it consumes. The ultimate biodegrader, Sam. If these things were in our world, there would be no pollution. There would be no waste, Sam. We would have everything that we need because of the burrowing snagret. Do you know why, Sam? Do you know why?
COVID?
No, because the burrowing snagret's infinitesimal ability to consume energy would mean that we could harness that ability to consume energy, Sam. Through the strength of the snagret, we ourselves would grow strong, Sam. We would learn to eat its body, to absorb the raw strength it absorbs. For Sam, I have for you a diagram. Are you ready for this diagram illustrating the raw strength of the snagret?
I think we've been kept in suspense long enough.
There he is! At his maximum! He has absorbed every nutrient! No waste has gone! There is no need for a poop hole, Sam. I will repeat that once more, for the strength and power of the words may not be contained in one mere utterance. They need at least two, Sam. The burrowing snagret has no need for a poop hole. How do you feel now, Sam, about facing this character in Super Smash Bros?
So you're saying with this snagret that you went and dug up some lore for.
Yes.
This snagret has one talon buried underneath.
Yeah.
And two muscular arms, which I would not be surprised if that you drew those.
I did. I drew them just now. So
I know you too well. Okay. So, I'll ask you this.
Yes.
In the Smash Bros. Stage,
Yes.
when that talon gets used and comes up out of the ground, which I have to question because sometimes we're in a floating stage, which I have to wonder how it got there, would the talon peck you, eat you, or punch you?
So with the talon, it would occasionally jump up. It would allow it to you would really only see it when
It comes
double
out?
jumped. What?
The talon comes out. Like, it's not stuck in the ground. It's actually moving with that one talon.
Yes-ish. So you would never see it in its entirety. Let me phrase it like this more, actually. The burrowing snagret, Sam, can never fully emerge from the ground. If ever you were to hit the jump button, you would not see it fully jump You would more see it stretch up and extend. Give me just a moment, I'll pull up a diagram for you. But it would not be able to accomplish such a thing. It would not be... You know, it's sort of landlocked. That's a good way to phrase it. It's landlocked, Sam. So if ever the Snagret went to jump, which would be just hell to watch, I assume, if it were ever to jump, or at least attempt to, it would find itself unable to. And so instead of fully jumping, it would sort of just like stretch out a lot. Does that make sense? Can you get a mental image? You don't need to get a mental image. Give me a second. Give me like one second. Continue sharing your opinions on the Snagret while I finish this diagram for you.
So this Snagret that he's talking about, folks, I gotta say, the mental image is there, like he mentioned, and the entire time he's explaining this is my face. Just very scared monkey face. Which you gotta also wonder, if Donkey Kong's in a go-kart, how does he pedal if he has knees stick out like games of never skipping leg day?
He uses elbows. Elbows.
So you're saying he elbows with pedals and then hands with steering wheel?
Yes. All right, you ready for my diagram? It's very scientific.
So what?
Alright, so you can see on the left over there that he actually so you can see on the diagram on the left, that is the normal posture of the Snagret, a little bit hunchy, right? If ever the Snagret tries to jump, he doesn't really make it out of the ground. He just sort of like stretches up and doesn't quite make it and then kind of flops back down. Do you know what I mean?
I got a question.
Yeah.
What sound does a Snaglet make?
It's kind of like a bird, like the face would imply.
So does it make a sound effect in the Smash Bros. Game that we're acquainted with right now?
Let's find out. I would imagine it does. I'm just gonna look up Snagret noises. Because
my follow-up question is gonna be whatever sound it makes right now in the default Smash Bros. Game, your version, the Snaggers with arms and talons of such, would make a different sound from the original.
Okay, so what I am learning now, and I will dump the file that I have just used here so that you may also learn. Oh wait, if I play it here, will it play for everybody? Alright, so everybody on the stream just got to hear it. Sam, have you hit the play noise?
I did hear it, yes.
So that is the noise it makes when it does everything. And with that, I have exhausted all of my time to talk about the Snagret. Sam, it is your time to bring us home.
I feel like with your Snagret, it's just going to be the same sound, but with bigger bass.
Nope. Exact same sound, just at various volumes.
Okay. So... Alright, so for my next one, I had to go back through the list because I forgot who I was going to talk about. So for the next, jumping right in, we're going to talk about the Squid Sisters from the Splatoon game that I never played, so just kidding, JK, LOL. We're obviously going to talk about Here He Comes Knuckles. So yeah, we're bringing it back to Sonic.
Yeah,
Knuckles is an assist trophy.
I can't believe I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I know, right? So I never played Splatoon, so I don't want to talk about it. Sorry for anyone who's a fan of Splatoon. But listen, man, my boy Knuckles, he's in Smash Bros. As an assist trophy, and he's got a homing attack.
Yeah,
anyone
what's
else
up with
want to
that,
talk
man?
about that? Homing attack for Knuckles? That's no.
Nani?
Where did you get that idea? He climbs walls. He glides. He can find the Master Emerald with his detection sensors. And then in the movies has electric punches or something. I don't know what that's about. We'll have to find out about that later.
Or something.
Then also now he's got a sexy voice, but nowhere did we talk about him having a homing attack. Who here else thinks that Nintendo is still out to get Sega by doing stuff like this, giving Sonic a bad smash, bad final smash, giving Knuckles an assist trophy, and then giving him the wrong moveset? Now, if it were up to me, Knuckles being an assist trophy, his attacks would involve digging. He'd burrow into the ground, come back up, then hit you from underneath. You can dodge it, but you doing a mid-air dodge or anything of the sorts leaves you vulnerable for the actual player's attack. Or, instead of digging, he comes out of the ground after digging and then follows the player to actually do a combo punch. 1-2 Knuckles punches him very hard with the soccer bocker knuckles. So it's very simple, as an Assist Trophy's moveset should be, nothing too complicated, but I'm going to take it one step further because the movie's coming out and we got this gift here. And for all those who've seen the trailer that showed off Knuckles and his wonderful voice actor, before Knuckles would leave in this case to give a trademark to the movie, he would go and say, "Do I look like I need your power?"
God, I'm so excited for that sequel, Sam.
Again, moist.
Okay, I'm not that excited for the sequel, Sam, but please
But
go
we can
on.
agree, like, Knuckles actually sounds pretty dang good.
He does,
Like,
he really does.
He sounds like someone you don't want to mess with. That's the idea of Knuckles I always set out for. Not the one that Sonic Boom makes him out to be, where he's just dumb, but also
Funny.
feminist.
Oh.
He's a feminist. They made a whole, like, a clip about that got like 1 million views or something.
When Knuckles is a feminist? You know,
Yeah.
I have watched Sonic Boom. I enjoyed Sonic Boom. I'll fight people on that. Sonic Boom was pretty good.
I don't hate it, but like I wanted something different, so that's why I'm very like if about it.
Aren't we getting a Netflix show for Sonic?
We are actually. That also got announced with like all the other Sonic stuff with the games and the movies, but there is a Netflix show for Sonic going to be coming out. We have not seen any trailers for it, but we have seen some artwork for it. I'm going to see if I can pull that up while we're talking about it. But there have been some like sketch art of the Sonic Netflix movie. They're going with like a more like
Is it a
futuristic. No, it's not a movie. It's a TV series. I'm sorry. That was a mess up on my part. But they're going with like a more like futuristic-esque vibe with it. At least that's my theory of it. Hence the like design for like Sonic and Tails that they've shown. I'm still trying to find the picture, so you'll see what I'm talking about soon. But it's definitely very interesting. I'm curious to see what direction they go with it, because what we've learned with like Sonic, here we go, perfect image. As we've seen with so far with like Sonic coming out with like all his like different shows, different what's and whats. I just copied the URL. That was stupid of me. Hold on.
It happens.
How do you do this? I think this is how you do it.
Copy
I think
image?
I did it right. There we go. Now I did it right. That's some of the like.
What?
Yeah. Look at Tails back there. He's looking more grown up. Sonic's shoes are different, and look at his gloves are different, more futuresque.
Yeah,
this is what I'm
really
talking
cool.
about. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Every time.
Wait, no, you know what that looks like? That looks like Sonic Sat AM. The one where they were literally in a post-apocalypse, like, almost, not steampunk, but, like, everything was half mechanical.
Oh, with, like, all the stuff, like, the comics that did, the Archie comics, I mean, with, like, Sally and then, like, all the other cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be, like, a source sense, because really what that is just, like, Robotnik won, and now there's Freedom Fighters. That's a story they did. They can do that again. I thought that's what they were doing with, like, Sonic Forces, but... again, like, expectations were different. But this is the thing I was about to say, is that every time Sonic comes out with something new, it's something completely different. There's, like, barely any consistencies. With video games, you got, like, some of the main similar systems and, like, player models, but anything involving TV, it's something different. Sonic X was anime, Sonic Boom was very boom with very different models. Now this one's coming out, and you can see the design going for it, and we'll have to see when the actual show comes out and how the humor and story is played. Because I want to see if I can find like another picture of it, but there might also be like some time travel involved, and they're definitely going to try to keep some humor involved, which I'm always a fan of. Hence why here we are, Sonic doing another Fortnite dance.
Oh, good God.
Oh no.
Eesh. Okay. Well,
What are your thoughts?
can't win them all. It looks cool overall, though.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it.
Also, Knuckles would be an amazing character. I almost mentioned it earlier when you were talking about Shadow. They need to make Tails a character.
Yep.
Everybody all of a sudden was freaking out about, like, make Eggman a character, make Eggman a character, make Tails a character. Because everybody's argument was like, well, everybody can fight their bad guy now. But, like, no. But what came before that was everybody has their partner. Donkey Kong got Diddy Kong before he got King K. Rool. Mario got Luigi before he got Bowser. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What's that? The last one hasn't loaded.
Hello?
This does look like a time travel thing. Neat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then
this was
cool.
This one's also weird because it's like, it looks like they just combined Amy with like a personality of Styx.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they're trying to like retcon, like, no more Styx, she's gone, Sonic Boom only. But, like, again, I'm curious about the plot. I'm always a fan of like anything Sonic. And in, like, especially when Sonic takes itself seriously, I feel like that's where it's like at its best. But we always, again, like, it's hard to get like a center with Sonic because everyone wants something different out of the character. So that's why it's always a challenge. But as a supporter of Sonic, I'm just happy to see him like anywhere on a screen that I can like be a part of. Quote unquote.
Oh! Lightning round, lightning round, lightning round, lightning round.
Caleb, go.
No,
with
you
the
go
next
first.
character.
You always go first. Go.
I go first. Okay, well then I guess I talk about the Squid Sisters.
Go.
I never played Splatoon. But Splatoon got added to Smash Bros. So we got to talk about one of the characters. I also think there's like 2 announcers and then like another 2 announcers that replace these 2 I talked about earlier. So I feel like in Assist Trophy should just include all 4 of them and they just cover the entire battlefield in like the orange or purple like Splatoon colors. Because that's what it's at its core. It doesn't damage the players, but just kind of like makes the battery, the whole area a bit more slippery. And all the while you just got distracted like Splatoon music, which I don't think is very good, but a lot of people might say it actually is good. So curious to see where Nintendo will go with that and actually making it like more upbeat and more noticeable or just background music. That is my piece.
Hell yeah. Alright, my final character, imagine this. You boot up the game, everything's all fine and good, you build it as Donkey Kong, you're ready to beat the tar out of some big beefy burly boy and or Kirby or Pichu, right? You're ready to go, you're ready to face anything, you'll fight anything, and then all of a sudden on the other side of the stage is a toy poodle. Or a Labrador. Or a French Bulldog.
Nintendogs.
Because Nintendo has made the Nintendogs fighting characters in Super Smash Bros. Hell yeah! Please don't animal abuse, and that's the moral of that one, is that you just have to quit. You either have to die to the dog, or you have to rage quit the match, because you can't fight the dog without being a piece of garbage, can you, Sam?
I feel like if you do hit the dog, the game, the match ends and you lose.
Exactly. Look at this boy. How could you hit this boy? If you hit this boy, you piece of garbage. Why'd you do that? Why'd you be a piece of garbage and hit this boy? He's such a good boy. Anyway, thank you all for joining us for the LUIGINATOR podcast. Sam, do you have anything to say to the friends before we go?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Alright, thank you all for joining. If you're not on the Discord already, don't forget to join the Discord. There's a link in the description for the Twitch page and on the YouTube page. And if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. And if you're in the halftime chat, you're already in it, so don't hurt yourself. You might accidentally leave it. If you're on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, follow on Twitch. And if you're on Spotify, hell yeah, we finally did it. Alright, I think that's it, Sam. I think that's it, right? We did it all.
Well, now we can just say what anyone we want. So you want to...
LUIGINATOR out. See you later, friends. We're out of here. Nope, we're gone. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. LUIGINATOR out. See you later, friends.